Hello and welcome to another wet, cold, miserable day at the allotment, but I'm nice and dry in my shed. Is that because about a month ago I took off the old felt roofing and replaced it with some metal sheet roofing? Not quite, mistakes were made. I had to take all that metal sheeting off and start again. I'll pass over to Dave yesterday on a rare sunny day and pick up the story when the project's nearing its hopeful conclusion, and hang around at the end to see the metal roof in action in the rain. Hello and welcome. It's the middle of March and it is a beautiful, beautiful day today. It hasn't been beautiful weather recently though. It's been very wet, and a month ago I fixed the roof on the shed behind me. I took off some felt roofing and replaced it with some metal sheet roofing. Job done, or so I thought. Turns out I'd made a terrible mistake. Came back a couple of weeks later, had a look inside. There's water dripping off the beams. Something had gone wrong somewhere. Quick trip up the ladder, assess the situation. There's standing water there. There is standing water there. I've made a mistake. I didn't put a slope on that roof. I did think about it at the time, but to be honest, I just wanted to get the job done, and I thought there'd be some kind of natural slope on there that would do the job. So that standing water, the water's just dripping through some little small holes in it. No good. I have to take that roof off and put a slope on. This could take a while. I fastened it down quite well. Let's cut to when I've taken it off. This is too depressing. After I took that metal sheeting off, that standing water had to go somewhere. Unfortunately, most of it went into the shed, but that's the wettest it will ever be in there. So it's not very motivational having to redo a job that you've already previously done quite recently. But I did have some lucky find that cheered me up. In this shed, just in the corner, massive plastic sheet that I could use to cover the shed roof for extra level of waterproofing. Yes, it will cover the whole area. Yeah, that is lucky, isn't it? It's raining now though, just have to put the metal roof on. Although it wasn't really doing much, was it? So, right. So I needed a slope on the shed roof. Now ideally I'd have sorts of chipboard panels or something. Have a flat shed roof that was solid, but we're working with sort of wood that we've got. So the best I could do was get two wooden beams or joists, fasten them to the roof with angle brackets. They're going to achieve the height I need. Right, I've got a couple of joists, for want of a better word, up there. Let's go have a closer look. So moving that metal sheeting around is hard work, so I've used a long piece of wood to assess the slope. One joist there, another one there that's slightly shorter, and let it run down to the end there. Hopefully that'll work. So the highest part of the roof, because of the length of the metal panels I've got, is in a particular place. So most of the slope goes one way, then there's a bit of a sharper slope at the other end, as per these scale drawings. Stretch the plastic over that. The plastic roofing on, fastened down at the edges. Remember, the metal's going to go on top of that, but I've sort of trimmed the edges. I'm going to neaten that up by putting some wood battens, sort of trim covering that edge so it looks neater. I'm going to test if I'm going to leave it for today now. I'm not going to put the metal on yet, so I'm just going to see if there's a runoff of just the plastic by itself. So hopefully it will be standing water next time I come down. Yeah, that's not too bad at all. There's a little bit of sag at the back, but the metal roofing is going to be on top of it. So yeah, all good, all good. Even if it's windy during that, I don't think it's going to be windy. That's fastened down enough. Metal sheeting on top. Next week, all good so far. I said that last time I put a roof on there, didn't I? That didn't work. All good as far as I know. So it's been a week since I put the plastic on the roof, and it's still there. There's no standing water up there either, so it's all good. Now to get the metal sheeting up there, trying not to rip the plastic in the process. I've got some nice anchor points for that metal roofing as well, so before I was hammering or screwing into damp and degraded chipboard, now I've got some solid wood where I've put the joists for the slope, so I've got some nice anchor points, and I can take this part of the job slowly and calmly because it's waterproof, so there's no real rush. I just want to get the job done. So we're back on another day. It's cold, wet and miserable, and more importantly windy. So I'm glad I got those big roof panels on yesterday, because today's not the day to be putting big roof panels up. So I've got these smaller, bite-sized ones, if you like. I did cheat slightly when I was cutting the roof panels last time. I used tin snips. It was really hard work, took a long time. The configuration of the roof has changed, so I needed some smaller bits. So I took these home and cut them with an electric jigsaw. So that'll make today's job easier, probably more suitable for a windy day like today. Right, I'm just going to get a few bits of roof panel on, and we'll take it from there. Time for a bit of metal work. Well, it's cold, wet and miserable. I can't feel my fingers anymore, but we're almost there. Let's go have a look. So, the main roof panels are in and fastened down. We're all okay there. That's where the pitch of the roof changes from going down that way to here. They're all fastened in okay. It's got a little patch left to do there. But we'll finish off another day. So after 2 weeks of depressing work, redoing something you thought you'd already done, we're almost there. We're almost there. So the plastic's in place on a slope, metal sheeting on top of that. Time to finish off. There's just one little area of roof I need to put a bit of metal on, and then we'll tidy up the edges, and then we're done. Last sheets of metal cut. So last we'll see those tin snips for a while, thank goodness. Let's get them on the roof. Right, we need to find some wood as a trim to go around the edges. So time to do some scavenging. I think that should do nicely. And there we go, we're done. I think it's best viewed from a distance. No one wants to see my craftsmanship close up, do they? Come on, let's go have a look. Right, so let's have a wander down. See how close you get before you start to see any imperfections. I had to cope with the slope on the roof when putting them wooden trims up, but I think that looks okay. I think that looks okay. It's functional anyway. So we'll go up top, have a look. Big roof panels there, nice slope. A bit of the back is bent over and fastened to the back wall. There's my secondary slope. All looking good there. Go back down. Trim there and across the front there, and then when we go here it's maybe a bit more ramshackle, but it's okay. Right, hopefully the saga of the shed roof is now over for another year. We'll come back tomorrow when it's raining, just hear the pitter patter of rain and check it's still dry inside, but all good here. Thanks for watching. Click subscribe, send me a comment. I'll see you next time. Cheers.